From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is a severe weather alert.
All right, it's currently 9:40 here in the evening. I'm Fred Gossage in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Have a new severe thunderstorm warning in effect now for central areas of Lauderdale County, Alabama. So we'll take you right to the radar here. This is live Viper radar, and a new severe thunderstorm warning issued until 10:15 for this cluster of thunderstorms between Oakland and Florence here. It's moving off to the east-northeast about 30-40 miles an hour. There is the potential for some quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds with the storm cluster, in addition to some lightning and heavy rain. So this is moving through the southern side of Oakland now. It's moving through the Underwood-Petersville area and about to move into Florence. There's already been some gusty winds and heavy rain and lightning moving through Florence, but it's the thunderstorm cell out just southeast of Oakland that's the main concern and the reason why we have a severe thunderstorm warning. That's going to be moving east-northeastward here through Underwood-Petersville, the northern side, especially of downtown Florence, out towards St. Florine, Killen, the Jacksonburg area, Bailey Springs, Killen, and then if it holds together, eventually out into the eastern part of the county. But they kind of stopped the polygon here close to Highway 43 in Lauderdale County. The polygon goes up as far north as the Wilson High School area, Zip City. The main concern, I think, is just to the south of there, coming across generally the Cox Creek Parkway area, the potential for 60-mile-per-hour straight-line winds and some quarter-size hail with the storm as it moves off to the east-northeast. And even though there's heavy rain and lightning as far east as the Killen area now, I'm going to do a storm track for the most intense part of the storm. Again, there's already rain and lightning well ahead of these storm times here. This is for the most intense part that may produce wind damage or quarter-size hail. Jacksonburg arrival in St. Florine at 9:47. Bailey Springs and Killen at 9:53 to 9:55. It's coming across the north side of Florence. Now Parkertown 9:58. Aqua Vista 9:59 if it holds together. Green Hill 10:02. Center Star 10:02. And now we're starting to get out of the warning polygon. Arkdale 10:07. Elgin 10:08. And Kingtown by 10:09. Again, the main concern here, gusty winds up to 60 miles per hour and maybe some quarter-size hail. We'll show you the live sky cam here from the University of North Alabama, looking back west toward that storm. And this is on Arctic Air Skycam Network. Let's see what kind of lightning we have with this here. And it looks like we may have swung that camera back around to the northwest to look at that storm. 64 degrees is current temperature. It's been rain cooled a little bit because of these continuous thunderstorms the past hour or so. Dew point 63, so it's still pretty humid and moist, and there's still fuel for these strong thunderstorms. Not seeing as much lightning in that current shot is what we have the past few minutes. So we'll go off of that. We'll look at an overall radar view here because we still have some really intense thunderstorms that are not severe warned, but causing a whole lot of lightning and some heavy rain over other parts of the area, in addition to maybe some 40-mile-per-hour winds. Those stretch from just south of Lawrenceburg near Leoma down through Loretta and the Five Points area in Lawrence County, Tennessee, down through Lexington, Anderson to Rogersville. And those are moving east-northeastward toward Minor Hill, toward Elkmont, toward Elkton, toward Stella, toward the Pulaski area. We'll do a storm track on this cluster of thunderstorms while we have it here. And again, these are not severe, but some really intense lightning, gusty winds up to 40 miles an hour, heavy rainfall. All right, Revelo area now, Hickory Hills 945, Crossroads 946, Gum Springs 946, Lester 947, Fall River 949, Cartwright 950, Minor Hill, Tennessee 951, Legtown, Alabama 953, Gordesville 953, Stella 958, Oak Grove 958, Elkmont 1001, Bodenham 1004, Prospect 1005, and I'll continue the list here. Let's see. All right, Piney Chapel 1006, Thatch and Aspen Hill 1010, Crescent View 1011, Pulaski 1012, Pinedale and Ardmore 1017, Elkton 1018, Ammotttown 1018, Pisgah 1019, Powell Chapel 1020, Center Hill 1022, Maple Hill 1024, and Bunker Hill 1025. And some of those are starting to get over there into portions of Lincoln County and Madison County outside of our viewing area. But here between now and about 1015, 1020, this cluster of thunderstorms coming out of Lawrence County, Tennessee, out of Lauderdale County, Alabama, producing some 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts and some really intense lightning as it comes across the southern half of Giles County, Tennessee, and the northern half of Limestone County, Alabama. Again, not severe, no severe thunderstorm warning, but a really intense thunderstorm there. Other scattered thunderstorms moving out of southeastern areas of Murray County toward the Lewisburg, Tennessee area. We've had the original strong thunderstorm lift up out of Murray County, cross Spring Hill, and then it's north of our viewing area now. Other scattered thunderstorms stretch back into Wayne County, Tennessee, with some heavy rain and lightning down to just west of Waterloo, Alabama. And then another cluster coming up just west of the Phil Campbell area, moving generally toward Phil Campbell and Russellville. Those storms are not severe either, but we'll watch them in case they try to intensify. That's round one. Round two, we're watching back to the west, and it's a slide of thunderstorms back into Arkansas and now up into northwest Tennessee. I'll put this on a loop for the last 2 hours. And it's not moving quite as quickly southeastward. It has gotten to these locations a little ahead of what the model data thought it would, but it's not really surging southeastward yet. We're going to move up our time of arrival for this just a little bit, just in case. So I'm going to say instead of 2 a.m. through 7 a.m., I'm going to say be on guard for these in our western counties as early as midnight, but I still think the main threat starts at 1 or 2 o'clock. Continuing on southeastward through the area through 6 or 7. So we're going to open up the window just a little earlier just in case they speed up and say from midnight to 6 or 7, we'll watch that second round of thunderstorms. They're moving out of Arkansas and northwestern areas of Tennessee. That's the main threat of severe weather. Still a lower end threat, but that's the main threat with damaging wind gusts to 50 to 60 miles per hour. Some small hail, some localized flooding, in addition to maybe a spin-up tornado or two. However, if this first cluster of thunderstorms keeps redeveloping over us, that may rob some of the energy from round two back to the west in a few hours. We'll see how that goes, because the models really haven't done a great job depicting this first round, so that gives us question marks with how much we can recover the air mass before that main line moves in. So the question mark, be prepared in case warnings are issued, but there are a couple ways where the second round of storms may not be as intense. One other thing we're going to have to watch out for is the potential for some localized flooding, because this first round keeps developing over itself, and then the second round gets in here and dumps a couple of inches of rain. We may have some flash flooding issues, not major flooding, but some street flooding and some localized flash flooding issues after midnight on through the morning hours. We'll watch that carefully. Our only warning right now is Lauderdale County in northwest Alabama under a severe thunderstorm warning until 10:15, the central part of the county here. Elsewhere, just strong thunderstorms with gusty winds of 40 miles an hour, some really intense lightning and heavy rainfall, maybe some P to dime size hail. Should any additional warnings be issued, we'll have live cut-ins as necessary, and we will be staffed here through the overnight to watch the storms for you. I'm Fred Gossage, live from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.